So I took some throws the other day and they did not go the way that I wanted them to. And the technique and everything has looked not the way that I have wanted it to, compared to leading up to, I would say, the Christmas break, and leading after, a little bit after that. I took a few days off and it has been kind of a poop show since then. And I've been trying to recover from that. The distance, I went and walked it out today, I was not happy with that whatsoever. And it got me to thinking about this thing or what have you, because I was frustrated because the throws on this day and then the throws that I took today, sort of the same problem, right? The technique acts like, I don't know. I'm struggling to even put together some throws sometimes. I'm struggling to even do my turns, my basic turns. And I'm just like, what? I've been doing this. I'm over 10 years deep in this shit now. I'm over 10 years deep in this shit. And it does piss me the fuck off when I can't even start a fucking throw. Like that'll fundamentally piss you the fuck off. But the bottom line about it, and I kind of sulked. I went and did a little bit of a workout. I kind of sulked for a second. But the point is, it's all perspective, right? At the end of the day, I did get better. At the end of the day, I hadn't thrown the 15-pound ball for 5 or 6 weeks straight, and then I attempted to mark some throws. I hadn't done that ever, I don't think. So that was my first time doing that with that, and I got a mark, which is better than my mark even with the 16-pound ball. So it's all perspective. And the biggest thing that I had to come to realize now is that none of this shit is hard. Lifting weights, making money, doing any of this, to me, none of this shit is hard, actually. Now, I put an asterisk next to that statement, because the act of doing it isn't hard, but the way that we see ourselves and the way that we emotionally get so attached to the outcome and not being at a certain place that we think that we're supposed to be, that is the hard part. That's the hard part. The mental and the frustrations and the war that you have in your brain. That's the hard part. When it comes with everything, and you, I don't have a solution for this. The only solution that I have is that one has to be at peace with themselves and has to be happy about where they are, and find some happiness in it. And yes, I wasn't happy with that number, but I thought about it on my way home, and I said, you've gotten better. You haven't gotten as good as you want to be, but you've gotten a little bit better. It doesn't, you're not where you want to be, but me sitting up and being angry about it it's just non-productive. And me pointing the finger at what I did wrong, might have did wrong, or if I did this or did that, well, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's something that you go back and look at a little bit and try to analyze it, but it's over with. It's move on. Be thankful that you can throw today and keep it moving. Try to take notes. Try to go back and see what you did in the past that might have helped you more. But I've been really, really hesitant to mark throws, and that was part of the reason, was me getting frustrated about it. But I figured, I kind of knew about how far I was throwing. I kind of knew about, so nothing new, nothing surprise, nothing too surprising. But I thought I had some more in me. At the end, I will go back and look and see if I have some more on one of the other fields that I've thrown at. I'll try to mark one of those. But the reality of the situation is me being scared to mark throws, actually, or at least know about how far I'm throwing. Well, that's called fear, and that will eat my ass alive, basically. And not facing the fear wasn't a very proactive, a positive way of going about that either. So my fault for waiting so long. I should have known about how far I was throwing anyway. I definitely should have known. But anyways, the ball, throwing the 14-pound ball now, the ball feels really, really light. The ball feels really, really light, but I can't throw it far. Funny how that works. The ball feels really light, and I'm surprised. I mean, I used to, any one of these balls, even the 15, I used to think they were all super duper heavy, but they definitely don't bother me as much now. And in my brain, I'm just like, you've been doing this. You've been doing this forever. You should be able to chunk it. You should be able to chunk it pretty good ways, but you know, I can't. And I'm just going to have to deal with that until I can, and take it one day at a time. So nothing for me to sit here and sulk about and get upset or what have you. You are supposed to take your emotions for what they are. It's not the thing that you ignore, but you ignore, you accept, you look at them, you feel them, and then you move on. You gotta, and you be present in the moment. Be thankful for what you got. So easier said than done. Easier said than done. But that's just about all I got. You should already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws, and most importantly, live to fight another day. I'm going to get out of here.